Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first ever episode of Nerds of the Round Table. I'm Colton. I'm here with Jake and JR and Sam and Jared.
We have a lot of J's on this podcast.
Oh, so we have 3 J's. Yeah.
There's no table at all.
Whoa, don't ruin the immersion already, bro.
Maybe on the video there'll be a table.
Alienated the entire viewer base already.
So anyway, this episode, just since it's the first one, we're trying to get everybody situated. We thought we would talk about just some general things, general nerd-related things, such as the current state of gaming industry, current state of all the consoles released right now, current state of, I don't know, movies coming out. I have no idea.
Well, you planned so far in advance.
It is an incredibly well thought out and planned out podcast. It's all perfect.
If you like this podcast, please give us 5 stars on Google Play. Give us a thumbs up on iTunes. Tell your friends. Leave us a review. And maybe on the next podcast, you might be getting a coupon code for a Casper mattress.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So
not sponsored yet.
or ever.
Eh.
We've got the 3 consoles, three I guess you call current consoles right now with Microsoft. You've got the Xbox One X. Sony's got the PlayStation 4 Pro. Oh. And then Nintendo with the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Right. So
Wow.
my personal favorite.
Oh, I wonder what. Hold on, guys. We have to sit here in anticipation of what Colton's personal favorite.
I'm gonna guess from the bottom of my heart that he's gonna say the PS4 Pro.
PS Vita. Easily.
Definitely the PlayStation TV.
My favorite of all of the current gaming consoles would have to be
3DS XL.
the new Switch XL and Knuckles.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which I will buy when it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
It better not.
You're getting people's hopes up.
Yeah, for those sick Casper mattress deals.
Well, by the numbers, PlayStation 4 is the best.
Yes.
Definitely selling the most.
Not my opinion, but
Does not necessarily mean quality.
no. But,
I think I think we can all agree here that the only console that you should buy is the Switch.
No.
I think the
agree.
optimal
You should never play
setup right
any
now
game
would
other
be to
than
have
Odyssey.
a gaming PC and a Switch. I think that's the perfect. Like you could have anything you wanted with those two.
No, you can't have a Halo game.
That's true.
Gotcha there.
Or
Wow, that was
a Gears of War game. Or
Yeah,
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
He is correct. There
Or
are
Red
But
Dead
do-
Redemption.
But do you
Can't
need those
have
games?
Red Dead Redemption.
I
Do
think
you
you
need those games?
definitely need a lot of
When
those.
we have Madden,
Do you need any game?
I mean, also granted, does Persona 5 is that on PC?
No, it's PS4.
No, I think it's PS4
and PS3
exclusive.
I was gonna say
exclusive.
'cause I know that those 2 games are ones for front runners for.
Yeah, two of the nominees
Game
for
of the
Game of the Year. You
Yeah.
can't play.
Yeah. I mean, Horizon is a masterpiece, and Persona is an RPG. So, Horizon, if it doesn't win, I will commit a public suicide.
It won't win.
I do
Oh,
not
I
think-
know it
And
won't
that's-
win.
I
I
do
just
not
am looking
think
for an
Horizon
excuse.
I mean, it could, I guess, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
what,
also
I
It's
don't
so
remember
but I don't
what
think it will.
the,
It's so
Yeah,
good. It deserves it. If Pub wins, I will also.
Oh
commit
yeah,
a
if
public
Pub wins, I'm
suicide.
gonna
That should not win.
mass murder suicide.
It shouldn't even be in the fucking running. It's not a game yet.
We'll go ahead
We
and
can have-
review it because I'm
we can
pretty sure
have
some of the Game of
another-
the Years are Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, and PUBG. Those are the 5.
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah.
yes, those are.
Well,
I just want to make sure that I got those right. But yeah, those are
So
the 5.
collectively, has everyone here played at least one of those?
No.
I
Absolutely.
was gonna say I don't think Sam
This is just
has.
going to be the tangent
No,
episode.
I mean, like, as all of us as a group, like, between the five of us.
No, Sam hasn't played any of them.
No.
No, I know. I mean, though, between the five of us.
Oh, has
at
everybody
least
played?
One of us here
Oh,
played
okay.
one of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. I've played
I
just
mean,
just
know
Odyssey and
you've
Zelda.
Played
I know. I don't know if anyone here is gay enough to play pub. Is the problem?
me and
JR and Jake.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
dude, I had like 100 hours sunk into that game before it went awfully wrong.
Oh, the vaulting mechanic broke your PC, huh? Got to update the graphics cards.
I stopped playing before the vaulting mechanic.
I didn't even know that was in yet.
I never played it.
I don't know
I
if
think
it's
it
in
is
yet
now.
either. I think it's still in public test.
I had a
Oh
good
yeah,
time with it,
I
but,
think
you
it
know,
is. Yeah.
I will say this about PUBG. I've never played it.
But
It is,
boy, is it
like-
horrible to watch.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I can understand how it's fun to play, but for watching it, like, it is just god awful.
Oh yeah, I mean it depends. I mean, like watching segments of it can be entertaining, but like if you're watching somebody play their entire game, I mean 90% of people's games, or at least in my experience, is running around for like half an hour, not seeing a single person, and then you get sniped from like a mile away, and you never even saw the guy, and that's the end. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. As unless it's like a best of or like a fails like
I mean,
compilation
it's
of it, then
definitely a lot better to play with people. Like
yeah.
a big group is really fun.
Yeah, but I was gonna say because I mean for the other games on that list, because Jared, I know how much of a bone you are for Persona,
It's really good.
and then you've also played Horizon.
It's even better than Persona.
Yeah.
I think undoubtedly though, I think Breath of the Wild is going to win Game of the Year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Just not
It's-
necessarily. I mean, because I haven't played all the games, so I can't say what's 100% better than one or the other. But just from like reviews I've seen, it seemed like people were nuts about Breath of the Wild when it came out.
I've seen genuine amounts of gameplay for pretty much every game except for Persona, and
it's a Persona game. They didn't change much.
if I had to pick, I've never
It's
seen
been the
gameplay of
same
any
since
Persona game.
It's been the same since the PlayStation 2.
But if I had to pick
Looks
from
pretty.
my knowledge of the 2 games or 3 that I've played, and then just the videos of Horizon that I've seen, I'd probably. I'm betting that it's going to be Breath of the Wild, but personally, I'd give it to Odyssey.
I'll still put my money on Horizon as what I think should win.
I think that's honestly one of the only ways that like either Odyssey or Breath of the Wild wouldn't win would be the fact that like people who are going to vote for those games end up splitting, and they're like a bunch of
Is
people
it a
want Odyssey.
vote, though? I mean,
Well,
I'm
it's a vote based on like different game journalists and whatnot. They send out ballots
So votes
to
that don't matter.
like approved voters.
Okay.
So yeah, like
These
IGN
game
will get a
journalists
vote.
Have to beat the first level of Cuphead before they're allowed to vote.
Polygon will get a vote.
First,
They got to beat the tutorial level.
yeah.
But yeah, and so I think there's 10% of the vote is an online vote where anybody can vote, so it doesn't matter at all. And then 90% of the vote is the actual registered voters that they send out ballots
which is
to.
honestly probably just how it should be.
I mean,
If it was an online vote, there'd be these like people would vote for the meme game. Like PUBG would
People
win.
would vote for PUBG easily.
Be like best horror game. Five Nights at Freddy's wins for the 10th year in a row.
There's going to be the people that have like never
10th
played,
year.
like that have never played any of the other games, like other than PUBG, just because they're a freaking like that type of game meathead, and then they're just they're gonna have ill opinions of Zelda and Mario for all the wrong reasons,
Right, and even like I'll admit,
and Persona for that matter.
I'm not a Nintendo fanboy in the way that like I'll defend them no matter what. Like they've made really stupid decisions. But like I'm obviously very much a Nintendo fan. So I think it'd be unfair for me to have a vote and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick one of these Nintendo games that I like."
Yeah, I mean, so it's because like game journalists are almost like it's their job to like play these games.
Mm-hmm. So
know,
they've
whereas,
definitely
like,
at least
the-
given each one of them a chance.
Yeah, the general population, like obviously we can see here,
Well,
Sam's never
I
played
mean-
any of these games. I've never played Horizon or Persona.
And I will also say, because I was looking at just kind of Game of the Year stuff, I've never actually heard of the Golden Joystick Award. Never heard of that. Legend of Zelda won it.
It did, yeah, and it's
I
kind of it's been going on for a long time. I don't think it's as big as the Game Awards.
Oh, no, I didn't think it would be, but it sounds
Yeah.
like it is something where it's like Legend of Zelda does have an award with it like now.
Yeah, I think I should note actually that there is not an official like
Yeah, there's
game
not.
of the year.
Well, yeah, that's why Skyrim can
There's not,
come
yeah.
out and be like winner of over 250 Game of the Year awards.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ!
That's a lot of Game of the Year awards for a.
Did you know
Yeah.
Two Worlds 2 had a Game of the Year edition, and I think Two Worlds 1 had a Game of the Year edition as well.
Well, yeah, because it sold so much, but
The
it's
game of the
Because
year, Two
2
Worlds.
was Oblivion on steroids.
No, that was Two Worlds 1.
Oh no, you're right. You're
Two Worlds 2
Yeah.
is like Skyrim with guns.
No, that's
Yeah.
Far Cry.
right.
Skyrim, it's like Far Cry without guns.
It's
So,
like,
like-
it's like
Yeah,
Far Cry
I
with
heard
horse.
So, on the. Well, never mind. We'll keep on the games thing for now.
Yeah, but because like, well, my thing is, yeah, like I've never played any of them. I would not give it to PUBG. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah,
just
no.
straight
Heck
up, I would
no.
not give it to that. Out of everything else I'd seen, Colton, I'd probably have to agree with you. Like based on just all the reviews and stuff I've read throughout all of them, and it's just people fucking loved Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, and it
Like, it-
deserves it. It's just
I mean,
It's-
I'm
because,
not
yeah.
saying it doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying that like Horizon
Personally,
kind of got the screw because they
'Cause it
really came
released
out,
right
like,
at the same time.
back to back, and like they're kind of the same game in like a very broad sense.
yeah. What was like the game of the year last year?
that's what I was wondering. It's
Over-
like
or
2
it
years
was
ago.
Overwatch,
Oh,
actually.
it was
It was
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Yeah.
Like what was
I
that?
don't
What
know
else was in
why.
the running?
Don't know why I didn't think that.
Before that, it was Witcher 3,
I knew Witcher 3,
which I
was
think
20.
deserved it.
Yeah. I knew Witcher 3 was before that, but what else was in the running with Overwatch?
I'm looking up the what the fuck is this? Uncharted 4 was up there.
Oh yeah. Not you know.
I just
I
want to
don't even like Overwatch that much, and I feel like
Nominee
Overwatch should
list.
have beat that.
What the hell is it? It's also never a really good place to find it.
Yeah. Well.
Nominees. Here we go.
Been lost to time.
Looks like it was Inside by Play Dead. Is that the same
What?
people who did the Limbo?
I don't think it is, but it's a very
yeah,
similar style.
I think it is, right?
Hold on, more research.
Luckily,
I
we
know
have
it's
the
a-
human computer.
It's a really similar game where it has like kind of a noir black and white art style, and you're just sort of a character walking.
Play
That
Dead
might be
eventually
what's
came.
confusing me about it then.
Play Dead eventually came to have 8 employees during Limbo's development. They made
Okay.
Limbo too. All right,
So, yeah.
they made both.
Hey,
So far it looks like the games were Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2,
Wow.
Uncharted 4, and Doom.
Dude, 2016
Wow.
sucked.
Doom.
Doom was
Doom was
baller, dude.
beautiful.
You know, I mean, like, as much as I don't like Overwatch, Overwatch was a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, Overwatch was like a cultural phenomenon.
Pretty
and,
much.
Like,
I
Doom,
mean, like,
I actually
Doom is
really
one of the
did like
most
Titanfall 2.
fun shooters to come
Yeah,
out in a
Titanfall
long
2 was
time.
really good, actually. I mean, you know, compared to 2017 is an odd year. 2017 is like a juggernaut with
hmm
Oh,
freaking Horizon and Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. So, like, I
Like,
mean, it's
this year might have
20,
had-
like 2011 and 2010. Those are some good years.
Yeah, this year might have had like the most 10 out of 10 games released that I've seen.
Oh
in a
yeah,
while.
2017 was a great year for
I
video
would say they really came out with like they were just hard hitting.
Yeah, they came out swinging.
Sam, do you still have the nominees page up?
For which year?
I was going to see what else was in the running with Witcher 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I got
curious too.
Witcher 3. It was Super Mario Maker,
Okay.
Bloodborne, Fallout 4, and Metal Gear Solid 5.
That was a pretty
Yeah, so
good,
it
it was a
really
pretty good
didn't have-
year.
Too much stiff competition, huh?
I mean, no, not. I mean, like not like objectively, really, but you know, it was like a pretty good year for like, you know, like if we didn't know anything about those games, like in their subject matter, like it sounds like a really big year.
If we didn't know anything about video games at all, or how
Yeah,
to hold a controller
If
or
I
look at a
didn't
screen,
speak English or look at a computer in my life, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
that
Yeah,
sounds
that's the
sick.
problem.
And then I already have it too because 2014 was Dragon Age Inquisition that won, and then its competition
Wow.
was.
I
Dark
didn't even
Souls-
know
Go
the
ahead,
Game
Cole.
Awards. Like, I didn't even know the Game Awards was a thing back in 2014. I thought the first one
It's-
was 2015.
No, it's the early.
I
It's
mean,
this is the earliest I
Spike
can go back
ones-
to is
Spike
2014.
ones happened in like 2010.
Oh, is that what the Game Awards like it transitioned into?
Yes,
Yeah,
I didn't know that for sure. But
or
okay.
from.
Yeah, because I mean, this is the earliest I can go back to. Like, it looks like this was the first time that they actually had like
Right.
the game of the.
Because I know like the
Game
Game
Awards.
Awards is the one where like it kind of has the industry behind it. Like Nintendo does a lot of promotional stuff there, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
how
I know
the
that was
Spike
a-
ones were. It looked like just like a straight up like an Oscars show.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I watched it the year that Red Dead won, and it was
they actually showed off the first ever. I think it was 2015. The first ever gameplay of Breath of the Wild was shown off at the Game Awards. So
Oh, yeah.
you know, pretty
Oh, yeah, and,
decently big thing.
Speaking of 2010, that was when they named Game of the Decade, which was interesting.
the Orange
Was it
Box.
Half-Life?
It was
Half-Life 2?
Half-Life 2. It was,
Oh,
it was
that's
Half-Life 2.
unfortunate.
Like, I mean, like it spawned so much. Like,
Oh, I mean, unquestionably, but like game of the decade?
yeah, I mean,
That's a jump in the gun, huh?
I don't know about that.
No, they
I
were
mean,
saying
what else-
2000 to 2010.
Yeah,
It's kind of jumping the gun, huh?
The decade was over when they chose it.
Incorrect.
Gary's mod, Counter Strike, every other version of Counter Strike, team like just like the Source engine in general.
Hmm.
I'd say it deserved it.
Yeah, 2014 was honestly kind of a
I mean,
weird
I'm
year.
pretty sure the other nominees were World of Warcraft, Halo Combat Evolved. I don't remember any of the others honestly. There were a lot.
I got you.
There were a lot of them. I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, for 2014, the nominees after Dragon Age were Dark Souls 2, Shadow of Mordor, Hearthstone, and Bayonetta 2.
Shadow of
Bayonetta 2 should have
Mordor.
won that.
Shadow of Mordor was a wonderful game.
As was Bayonetta 2.
Dragon Age. The only thing
I
of
like
Dragon Age
Hearthstone.
Inquisition I've seen was like a singular like clip of it, and it
Oh.
looked like garbage.
Okay.
Well, gee,
read
you
off-
know, I mean, the
I-
graphics aren't everything.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, like just in all senses.
I know, yeah.
All right. Well, I can read off the nominees for best game of the decade.
Oh boy.
There's no commas, so bear with me if I mix two of these together.
Ooh.
All right. So Batman: Arkham City,
Eh.
BioShock.
You read that wrong.
Bioshock 1?
Arkham City BioShock
Yeah, sorry.
came out that year.
Yeah, it's just
Shut
BioShock
up.
1. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Zelda.
Zelda the Wind Waker.
Actually, that says Wind Whacker.
Majority.
No,
Much
that-
better
that actually-
game.
That actually-
There's-
100% better
There's
game.
a C.
no, it's just Waker.
That's Waker.
I don't know why I just read that as Whacker. I was like,
Autism strikes again.
yeah, my dyslexia hit hard. Mass Effect 2, Portal, Red Dead Redemption, Shadow of the Colossus, Wii Sports, and World of Warcraft.
I better get to
Pretty
bed
good
soon. I'm
list,
not.
actually.
I'm not gonna be able to whack up in the
But
morning.
I remembered it being on there. Wait, did you even say Half-Life 2?
Half-Life 2 is the one I was reading the nominees.
Oh, okay, I didn't.
Like
know.
I read everything that wasn't Half-Life 2. pretty much.
Okay.
It wasn't nominated. It just won.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I'm glad that Valve had another game on there.
I think honestly, if I had to pick like the best game I've ever played, it's not necessarily like my favorite game I've ever played, but like just the best in terms of overall like the way they did this game. I'd have to say probably Portal 2.
Portal 2 is a
2.
quality game.
Because
I
the
loved Portal
writing,
2.
the writing is on point. I mean, you know, you can't really. It's hard to mess up the mechanics of a puzzle game, but the puzzles were fun. Thought they were good. The writing really though is the main point. Like the fact that
Yeah,
it's a
You know what
wonderfully written game.
Is perfect in every sense. Team
Uh,
Fortress 1.
Never played Team Fortress 1.
and neither
It's
have
Doubt.
It's just
Doubt.
Counter-Strike Source.
I. I agree with Colton. I'm gonna go with Doubt.
Oh, sorry. I got away. You can't put me in jail
I'm
now.
gonna press F to pay respects on that one.
You got bumped back down to B Cop.
That's rough.
Well, now that we have devolved into memes, I think this is an interesting time to bring
time
out
to
our first
Oh, is this our
segment.
first ad read?
No, there's no mattresses being sold.
Kelly's Blue Book is a wonderful service.
Uh,
Oh, Kelly's Blue Book.
We're gonna do a segment that I like to call Lightning Round. Yeah, I know, original name.
Shut up.
Wow. Hey, didn't you have a show once called Lightning Round? Whatever happened to that?
I was about to joke that.
That was called the Lightning Review. I'm a
think
big fan of Lightning.
doubt. Now
So
I doubt.
there's gonna be like some sick music playing in the background right now too. It's gonna be like boom, 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 you know what I'm saying?
I
It's just gonna
think
be like
just-
it's
it
going
better
to
be
happen.
just like that.
True.
Colton, have you ever heard of Show Don't Tell?
I'm just gonna loop that like me doing the beat. I'm gonna put that in the back. Okay, so this week's lightning round is for Jake.
What the fuck?
Jake.
Jake, I'm gonna ask you a series of
Hey,
questions. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions.
Axe?
They're all yes or no questions.
Ooh.
I think, except for the last one, maybe.
Wow, that way to
But you don't have to answer them with yes or no.
How big is the winner? Yes.
What?
yes.
So
They're all yes
anyway,
or no questions, but you don't have to answer them. It's yes
You
or no.
don't have to
What does
answer
that mean?
right? Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
Jake, are you screwed again?
Unquestionably yes.
Yes. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Would you bang Reggie Fils-Aimé?
No.
Is the next Xbox going to be called the Xbox Triple X?
No.
Does Sony need to make the PlayStation Move 2?
Definitely no.
Did you ever use the handle on the back of the GameCube?
Yes.
Would you buy Kinectimals 2?
No.
Should the Kinect 2 be authorized to shoot you?
Yes.
Would you bang Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Yes.
Would you bang him if it meant EA went out of business?
I would bang him even if it didn't mean that. The second
Why do
time,
good
at
things
least.
happen to bad people?
Well, you see, philosophy is an interesting subject. Good things happen to bad people because, that's just how the system works.
All right. Well, that is lightning round
That
with
was the
Jake. Thank you
stupidest fucking
for
God, I thought it was gonna be like more real questions.
Yeah, me
thank
too.
you for
That was,
humoring me.
I mean, I should have expected a mem, but like,
I don't- Do I do anything but memes?
Did we really like?
yeah, you make me depressed.
Meme 'em hard, buddy.
Well, all right then.
Just a moment of silence.
Yeah, rip that section.
We now pause for station identification.
These mattresses.
All right, guys. I'm here to talk to you about Casper mattress. It's the
So
most
something I
comfortable
actually did
mattress
wanna-
you've ever slept on.
Something I want to actually talk to you about
Use
was
Casper mattress.
what? Because I feel like I have a weird, not really
Penis.
weird opinion on this, but like I'm pretty wishy washy on the
On my
Xbox
penis.
One X.
Okay.
How do you feel about the Xbox One X?
It's a more powerful Xbox One.
Well,
What do you
I am
vote?
a firm, as little Microsoft as possible individual, so I don't care.
Does anybody know what's the price point on it?
$1,000.
400 to 500, somewhere in there.
You're right, Nut.
For 1 terabyte, 500. That's at Best Buy.
Is that a Cyber Monday deal or is that actual retail?
It's actual retail. The only reason I just remember that's what they released it at the same price that they released the original Xbox One.
Because the thing I'm wondering is, if I don't have a 4K TV,
There's no
What's
point.
And
the
there's
point?
no point.
There's no point.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole
I mean,
point,
I've
is
never-
If you're already enough of a baller
Hmm.
to own a 4K TV,
Yeah,
you're probably
ballin'.
enough of a baller to drop another 500 on a Pro or an X.
That's
now, while I did want to talk about the Xbox One X, the actual box itself, the Box X,
The box the X comes in, or the
I
Xbox
really
X
wanted more to
itself?
talk about the name of the Xbox One X.
what about it?
Project
It
Scorpio.
stands for Extreme.
It
The
stands
high
for
quality.
explosive
What?
because it explodes.
Is it a Samsung phone?
I don't know. I just don't feel like that. I feel like they could have come up with a better name.
I
The
mean,
X?
they had the Xbox.
What did you want to?
The Xbox One S.
Xbox 2.
When I say Xbox One X, I sound like an idiot. I feel like I'm saying X 20 times.
You're only saying
It's
it twice.
2
though.
X's.
3 times actually.
Yeah, Xbox.
Well, yeah,
But,
but you don't say X as an X when you say box. You say like a X. You know.
I mean,
so
No,
it
I mean,
technically
yeah.
only says X as an X like
But-
twice.
like we have to remember, the Xbox One X is really just an updated version of the Xbox One, whereas Nintendo named an entirely new, different console with
The
the same
Wii U.
name but an extra letter.
You.
And it had that
You're right.
leapfrog
And I think that was a
think
dumb name.
buddy attached
I mean, I
to
think
it.
the thing is, that, I could honestly see Microsoft being like, "How about the Xbox One Pro?" And then Sony was like, "We now show you," and they were like, "God damn it! Now what are we gonna do?"
Well, you
Will the
gotta
next
have
one-
that tasty alliteration, So
Yeah,
two
the next one's for the Xbox 2.
Yeah, well, that's what they thought. They were like, well, Sony's got alliteration, so how do we do that? The Xbox One X.
You're hired.
Oh, because I remember like the
I, Bill
the-
Gates, will now present to you the Xbox xylophone.
Yep.
No,
I remember there was the whole Project Scorpio thing.
that was
Those were good times.
like the NX and the Dolphin.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dolphin.
Mm-hmm. What was did the PS4 Pro ever have a
Yeah, it was the PS4
code name?
Pro.
Yeah,
no code name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure it did.
Pretty sure Sony's like, fuck it.
Yeah,
Project
Sony
PlayStation.
I remember when
Sony
they announced.
was like, you're gonna buy our shit. So
Oh yeah, Sony knows that like they have their talons in fuckboys like me, so they can name it whatever the hell they want.
The PlayStation 4 is beating the Xbox One by nearly, actually a lot over double its sales rates.
Hey, that's pretty good. It's because of
And that'll allow us
It's
to do
because
that.
of fuckboys like me that bought both.
I think it was due to that whole thing at the beginning where they were saying, "Hey, you're not going to be able to play these games anymore.
Definitely.
You're not going to be able to play games. You're not connected to the internet.
Also,
You're not going to be able to play games if you don't put in your social security number. You're not going to be able to play games at all. This doesn't play games. This is a television."
You have to give us a blood sample,
I
a
definitely
semen
gave it.
sample.
I definitely
and then
gave it
you
a
can
rough
play
start.
Yeah, it really wasn't a good publicity.
Sony
move,
really
though.
benefited from the fact that its two main competitors had the assest starts in the history of fucking like gaming.
You can use the power brick to heat up leftovers. Gaming? No.
You can watch TV. Gaming, no. But
You can watch Drew Carey. Gaming? No.
You can dance in front of your Kinect like a handicapped person. Gaming, kind of.
maybe.
Depends what you call gaming.
Depends if you enjoy the. Star
That's the
Wars for Kinect
tagline.
game.
That's the tagline. It's
Depends
Xbox
what you
One.
call gaming.
Depends what you
Define
define
gaming.
gaming.
remember fucking that guy that got fired? Like they interviewed him like shortly after that. And it was like, what if you want to play games like without being connected to the internet? You want to
No.
play games not online if you don't have Xbox. It's like, well, we have a machine for those type of people. It's called the Xbox 360. And then everybody was just like, wow, you are the worst human
They're like,
being
"Boo."
to ever
Man,
grace
that
this
man-
planet.
That man was a real douche canoodle.
Yeah, that's why he got fired.
Well, I hope he got fired and also like murdered.
Did he
Yeah.
get fired? I thought that was Don
I
Matra.
don't know. He might have
Don
left. I don't
Cheadle?
remember.
Mattress.
But
Lisa mattresses.
he might have.
I think
left or
he's still
something, I don't
working.
know.
I will say, as for consoles though, I'm looking at. I don't know how accurate this chart I'm looking at is
How much is a pro, right?
because it's on a VG charts and it's like the week of like the 21st of October. PS4 sold like 312,000 globally, and then the one immediately after that was the Switch with 183,000,
Oh, yeah.
and then the 3DS actually outsold the Xbox One
That's great.
The Switch is selling.
by about 400 copies.
Because like
Hmm.
fucking, I don't even know any like Xbox like legitimate Xbox exclusives anymore other than Halo, and we all know. Okay, we don't all know. I know 100% what abortion that has become.
Don't forget about everybody's favorite game, Sunset Overdrive.
Oh yeah, Sam likes that game.
Still waiting on it too.
It's just not it's
Oh,
not a
good
console
one.
seller.
Sunset Hyperdrive.
I'd be happy with like literally anything at this point.
That's actually
The
kind of a
first-
dope name.
the
I actually
first
just like came up with the
Titanfall was an
best
Xbox
sequel name.
exclusive, and then they realized what a mistake that
Hey,
was.
that's.
Yeah, then they're like, let's make money.
So I got curious, and a PS4 Pro right now is only $400.
What's that for his favorite money?
And it's just like the original release of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox.
Do you know
One.
what you can buy for $300 though? A Nintendo Switch.
The Nintendo Switch, which has a lot less games.
Yeah, but it also has a lot more movement options.
You're right. I'm not saying it's a worse choice. I'm just saying
Oh, I know you're not saying.
I have all three,
I have
Wait.
it too.
and I have
Come on.
played the Switch a lot more than I've played my PS4.
Jesus Christ. You can't hit this X.
Yeah, the PlayStation 4 has sold 67,
Sam's getting bodied by
67
the
and a
UI
half
on his
million
phone.
units, whereas the Xbox One has sold between 25 and 30 million.
Wow.
Didn't the Wii U sold what, 12 million lifetime?
13.56 million.
Okay. The
Yeah.
Switch
And
is
the Wii
like
U
the
is
Switch is
the
killing it
reason-
right
The
now.
Switch is
Even
already
buying
at
the garbage.
7.63 million.
Oh,
7.6 and that's before Odyssey released.
Or
They don't
Yeah.
have updated numbers yet.
It's also
like big. It's going to be.
it hasn't even been out for a year yet, and it's already like past halfway of the Wii.
It hasn't even had a Christmas season yet. It came out in March.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So the Switch is really going to blow people away. 'Cause no, I looked up Xbox One exclusives, but then the fucking website was locking me out.
Well, I mean, Dead Rising, I think, still is one. I'm
Yeah,
not
it has
sure.
Dead
But
Rising.
Dead Rising 4 was
Yeah,
hot garbage.
It's
Yeah.
what anymore? Dead Rising, Halo,
Gears of War,
Gears,
I think,
Forza.
but
and Sunset.
Sunset doesn't really. I mean, like Sunset was a Xbox exclusive, but it's not a series yet. So it's like,
Yeah, like there's still a Forza on here.
yeah, which whatever.
Forza
Yeah, that's-
Xbox exclusive.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
because then
That's weird.
PS4 has Gran Turismo.
There was
Mm.
okay. Now this says Cuphead. Didn't Cuphead come out on the PC?
Yes, it did.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's a Windows. I would assume it's a Windows exclusive.
It's on Steam.
Oh, well, I lied then.
Let's
I was
be
just
honest
assuming-
here. Most PC games are Windows exclusive, just based on the fact that they won't run on a Mac.
well,
I mean, that's
or I guess I said Windows, like Microsoft exclusive.
Oh, Windows
That's what
10. Yeah,
what I
like
meant. Like how you can Halo Wars 2 and all that.
But you're also right, Colton.
Yeah, you are correct for the most part.
Ooh, what's this titles to look out for? Oh, Sea of Thieves. It's coming on
Fucking,
PC.
that game is never gonna come out.
It's
Oh,
coming on PC too, so don't worry about
I've
it.
been waiting for that game
Don't know
for
what that
like
game is.
100 years.
Cuphead is on Steam.
Wow,
Yeah,
Crackdown 3.
it's another one of those Windows 10
Hmm.
things.
It probably won't have cross-platform play.
Guys,
It'll probably
I
just
think
be.
it will though.
guys, remember Crackdown? I remember Crackdown.
I remember Crackdown.
I sure don't remember.
I remember when they were going to call it like Crackdown 3, and then they were just like, no, let's call it Crackdown.
Are you talking about
No,
It's the first one again.
According
Wasn't
to
it the
this,
other way
it's-
around?
the
according
famous
to this,
shooter
it's called Crackdown
Cryotic?
3 now.
Yeah, I thought it was like they were just gonna call it Crackdown, and then
Then
they
they
were
call
like,
it
wait a minute.
Crackdown 3.
Okay. Actually,
Yeah.
did anybody remember the first? Because there was sort of that trend a while ago where everybody was just renaming it like the original title.
Yeah.
And the first trailer for Breath of the Wild came out before we knew the title of it. And at the end of the trailer, the title comes up, but the subtitle isn't there yet. And I was about to get like really pissed off because it just
They were
said
just gonna
The
call it
Legend of Zelda. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
Wait, is the Metro series on?
Metro 2033.
It's
and that
on
stuff.
it's on PC.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's on
Okay, yeah.
PC.
Just gotta double check myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have another segment we could do if we wanted.
Nope.
We're
Ah,
still
Is,
talking
is it
about,
just as stupid as the first one?
It's arguably worse.
Oh,
Ooh, well, at least he
boy.
knows it.
Well, let's go.
sure.
This one's for Sam,
Oh, fuck.
Good.
Ooh, that's rough.
and it's called Sound Bites. I've got 3 sound bites here.
God damn it.
I'm gonna play the soundbite, and you have to tell me the game that it's from.
This is gonna sound like hot garbage.
I also hope I don't know any of them.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
play
me
it.
too.
I'll
I hope
edit the
they're all from
recording.
Nintendo exclusives.
It's just
Cool.
gonna be
It's just,
3
like, double checking
Sunset
yourself.
Overdrive sounds.
Mhm.
Bites.
Yeah. Okay.
Even then, I wouldn't fucking know.
So here's the first one.
Is that Sonic laughing?
No, it's not.
I wouldn't be able to. I know what it is, and I wouldn't be able to
Oh,
name the exact game.
I'll give the
Wait,
answer if you don't know, Sam.
Isn't it from is it from Final Fantasy?
Which one?
Fuck, 7?
Ooh, incorrect.
You were
Isn't it-
close.
isn't
It's
it
Final
10?
Fantasy X.
That is
Yeah.
Oh,
Titus
my bad.
laughing at Yuna from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah,
That was
fucking
really. You did
Or you
better
know,
than I
if
thought you
you're
would. though.
handicapped, you can call him Titus.
First thing in my mind was Sonic. That's what,
It did sound like Sonic.
okay.
Oh, Titus.
All right, I've got the next one pulling up here.
Jesus.
I hope it's another Final
Hope they're
Fantasy
all as
soundbite.
stupid as that one.
Yeah.
You did better on that one than I thought you would. All right, and here it is.
That took way longer than it should have.
God damn it.
God.
Final answer.
Hey, you
I guess we'll pick.
What was the answer on that one?
He said
He
Club
said
Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin is correct. I did a little bit of research on that song actually.
Yeah,
I
that was
found
a
out-
fucking meme for the past 2 weeks, and I wouldn't have never have gotten it.
It's from a band called TAS 1000. And TAS stands for telephone answering machine. No, sorry, it doesn't. The telephone answering system.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Oh,
You
that
want
was
to
funny.
try that English again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Thank God I'm not the only one here with downs.
But anyway, yeah, apparently it was like one of the developers' sons or some relative, or maybe it was a developer. I don't 100% know, but it was somebody involved in like the making of Club Penguin. It was their band, and so they just put it in the game.
That was Walt Disney's great
I've been
grandson,
delayed, I've been
niece,
delayed, I've been
daughter's
delayed.
girlfriend's band.
But yeah, it doesn't stand
10,
for telephone
10,
answering
15.
machine.
Oh, it does.
10,
10,
15.
15.
Play the third soundbite before I kill you.
Please,
All
just
right.
get this
The
segment
third
over.
soundbite is here. What?
I was like, wait, why are you saying what?
What the? Are you kidding me?
Jesus, you're gonna make me deaf.
I don't know, no fucking idea.
I'm gonna try to play it again.
No, it's gonna be super loud this time. We can stop. We have audio listeners.
It's solely audio listeners.
Exactly.
Sam, if you
You don't get this.
if you want a hint, it's not supposed to sound that rapid.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, there's just one. Ugh.
Yeah, just one oof.
That, you know what? That didn't help me at all. Surprisingly enough.
It's a meme.
I'm gonna fucking phone a friend
It's-
of Jared.
Hell yeah. Do you want me to just give you the whole answer? That's the
Yep.
Roblox death sound.
That is. It's
As
from
of-
Roblox.
As of
Yeah, I
patch 3.498.
Is that a real?
Is that real?
right?
Do you actually know that?
Hell no.
It was confidence.
I was
though.
about to crap my pants. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's like the way you say that. It's like I'd believe anything you told me.
Oh yeah, I'm actually a Roblox historian. You can check out my YouTube channel, Roblox Lover 47, in the description.
Yeah,
It's not real.
Well, that is sound bites.
that was horrible.
Sam
That was
got.
actual garbage.
Come
He
up
got.
with,
We'll give him 1.5. One and a half.
Bad.
Because he knew it was Final Fantasy.
You should give him 1 3/4 because he phoned a friend.
Well, we can do the math actually. How many words is how many letters does Final Fantasy have?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Can we just move
That's
on?
what?
What?
All right. Hey,
11?
What do you guys
11
think
letter,
about
12?
What do you guys think about Marvel?
It's great.
All right, good segment.
I never liked them up until I mean, I wouldn't say they weren't horrible.
Ragnarok.
I did actually like Thor Ragnarok a lot. I thought it was really good.
Oh yeah, it was. I've said it before. I'll say it again. It probably is my favorite Marvel movie now.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it had a lot more characterization, and I know it's kind of like a buzzword,
Well,
like
okay,
oh, whatever.
Well, list to
Then-
me the. I mean, like the best one like to date, in my opinion. But like, aren't all the ones that you've seen like all the group movies for the most part, like the Avengers, Age of Ultron?
Yeah,
I
I've seen
guess
both the
Guardians of the
Avengers.
Galaxy.
I've seen. I saw Spider-Man,
Oh yeah,
Homecoming.
Spider-Man.
I saw some X-Men films. Those don't count.
Yeah,
But,
those don't count.
Sure don't.
What other ones
Guardians of
have
the
I seen?
Galaxy. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw Guardians of the
Did you see
Galaxy.
both of them? You don't see the first one.
Just the first one.
Okay.
That's
Okay, well,
good choice.
I mean,
some would
I
say.
guess like, what do you mean by characterization?
Doctor Strange.
I just mean like I felt like
Doctor Strange is good.
the characters in that movie, like the Hulk, Thor, Loki, I felt like they had their own personalities, and I felt like I could sort of understand who they were as people.
Okay, well, yeah,
Whereas
see,
the other-
a lot of the solo,
Hmm.
it's just the group movies they've established that, and they don't really,
Yeah,
they show like tidbits of it, which make them look like if you've only seen them, like those in a vacuum, it make them look like one-dimensional characters.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah, you're
Like
really
Captain
kinda
America,
giving
like, I
yourself
don't-
a screw. Well, Captain
like, what-
America is a bad example. He kind of
I'm
is
like-
one
I
dimensional.
mean,
what?
he's not that. Like, I mean, like after the
He is flat as a.
in like the
He's a
Winter
big
Soldier, and I mean, he's probably the flattest of the Avengers, but like he's got some stuff going on.
I mean, yeah, but so does an amoeba.
God damn it!
Amiibo?
Amiibo.
No.
You guys want to talk about Amiibo?
No.
No.
You guys want to talk about the Uncle Amiibo?
No.
No.
Stop.
Okay. We won't.
Good.
We won't.
God.
Oh, wait, Colin, hold on. Okay, so out of every single, I just want to hear what you're like, because I know that you really don't like Guardians of the Galaxy, but is that your
He hates
like,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
like
You
is,
hate Guardians of the Galaxy?
like, okay, hold on. before Jared rips into you, out of all the Marvel movies you've seen, which one is your least favorite?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I would say, yeah, probably
Pick your
Guardians of the Galaxy.
decision wisely.
Maybe Age of Ultron.
Wow.
I was gonna say Jared likes Age of Ultron.
I do enjoy both
There's-
those movies a fair amount.
But no, I would say Guardians of the Galaxy just did not do it for me at all.
What do you not like about Guardians, Colton?
He thinks
Anyway.
it's cookie cutter.
You think it's cookie cutter?
Mm-hmm.
What
Mhm.
makes it cookie cutter to you?
I think they just kind of had a base space story, fight the villain, which, nothing wrong with that necessarily.
Comic
The
books have
soundtrack,
been
it
around
just-
since like the 20s.
Picked a bunch of classic rock songs, just slap those on the soundtrack. Everybody will love it. I thought it was lazy. I didn't think it was its own thing, I felt like
Okay, hang on a tick.
I'm hanging on.
You can keep talking, but I'll be back to keep this discussion rolling.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's got to pull up his research papers. On
I don't even know what he could possibly fucking up.
He's getting the spreadsheet out.
All right. So the
okay.
I've
Guardians
got
of
the
the
data,
Galaxy-
Colton.
the
I've got the
character-
data.
Guardians of the Galaxy first came out in 1969. So that's just
Yeah.
giving you an idea of like these characters came out in the 60s and they haven't really like changed much. So like calling them cookie cutter isn't really like
I'm not talking about
An
necessarily the
insult, I
characters
suppose?
themselves. I'm talking about the way the movie portrayed them. Just the movie.
so you are talking about the characters.
But only in the movie, not like their origin.
But I'm saying like these characters like from the late 60s.
Well, I mean, I guess I can see what
they
he's
haven't
saying
really
in the
like
sense that,
changed too much,
Then that means that at their origin they would be cookie cutter in his opinion.
And you've got Groot too, who is just like the
best character.
I'm gonna call it like comedy fodder. Like you need the
The
theater
word
to
is
laugh.
comic relief, Colton.
Yeah, well, but it's worse than comic relief. It's
How
like
is it
cheap.
worse than
It's like
comic
really
relief?
cheap comic relief.
What's wrong with Groot?
You've got your animal character. You've got the raccoon that shoots stuff.
Yeah, but
And
like
he said,
actually has a
he
backstory.
has a snarky remark, and everybody in the theater is like, "Oh, that raccoon, man." I don't know.
He's
I didn't
not
like it.
funny. He's not.
I
funny
didn't
for
like
being
it.
a
I'm sorry.
raccoon.
He's
That's
funny
what,
because he's a douche.
He's
that's what
funny
I said
because
every
he's
single
funny.
time he said something.
Yeah, through
I
the
was like,
whole
oh, that
movie.
raccoon.
Anytime Rocket was on screen, I was like, "Oh, that raccoon!"
Like Rocket,
Yeah,
Rocket could not be a raccoon, and he would still be just as good as of a character.
yeah.
That one guy with the tattoos everywhere.
Drax.
Drax.
It's like, oh, he doesn't understand figures of speech. This is still funny the fourth time.
What?
I mean,
What'd you just say?
that's
Sam?
it's called a character trait. It has to be consistent.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to convince
Colton,
you guys that the
for a
movie
man
is
who makes
bad.
short films, you sure don't understand how characters.
I'm not trying to tell you guys that I'm right that the movie is bad.
I
I'm
mean,
totally
not trying
fine
to
with
make
you liking
like
it.
it.
I'm just saying
disputing
I
your-
didn't enjoy it.
your points.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand here, like why you don't enjoy a good film.
I've only seen it once. I have only seen it one time,
So
so
have I.
maybe
I mean,
second watch through would be in order. But
I've never
There's
watched
only,
this
uh,
movie
I think you
twice.
should give him a second watch through.
There's
You should
one-
just watch all of them.
there's
Yeah.
one thing that I can
Every
that I can say about Guardians of the Galaxy that is negative. It's the villain and the ending are
Yeah,
atrocious.
the ending's pretty trash, but really like what movie?
and maybe
doesn't
that
have a
kind of just
trash
left a
ending?
bad taste in my
Like
mouth.
I've never had a problem with like villains making dumb decisions or being like, because I mean, historically, a lot of the villains in the MCU are pretty like lackluster, except for Loki. Pretty much only Loki in the first Thor movie, and but like nobody's ever made nearly as stupid of a decision as to like be literally like 2 inches away from achieving your movie-long goal and be distracted by a dude doing the silly dance.
And fucking singing, yeah.
Yeah, that.
All you have to do is touch the hammer to the ground, and what you've been trying
Yep.
to do this entire movie is
Yep.
happens, and you're getting distracted. You literally ask him twice what he's doing.
God, you know what ending was lackluster?
Thor: The Dark World.
Snowpiercer.
You know what ending wasn't lackluster? That
Thor
movie
Ragnarok.
that movie that literally ends when a guy just fires a hand cannon and blows that guy up.
Stop.
Sorry,
Mm.
off topic.
Firefighter Ninja Patrol or whatever.
Yeah, at least my movie had fucking Chris Evans in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Evans. Your national treasure.
But yeah,
Can't wait for him to die in Infinity War.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. Do you
I'm
guys
pumped.
think
I'm real
that's
pumped.
you guys think
Nobody-
that's a wrap?
Nobody's gonna die in
How
Infinity War.
long's this been going on?
4.
give me
40 minutes about. More than
40
that.
minutes.
Mhm.
Oh well, to get that ad space, we have to go for at least an hour. So what else you guys?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah,
Lisa mattress or Casper mattress.
Dollar
Yeah.
Shave Club won't call us
Yeah,
until we've
there we
talked
go.
for 21
Audible.
hours.
I don't think we've done anything to get demonetized just yet.
We got to get the Audible. Audible.com.
Audible.com, Dollar Shave Club,
Audible.
Loot Crate,
Audible is
Nintendo
an
Crate.
Amazon company,
It is. Yeah.
Amazon Crate,
Amazon
Crate.
just owns everything.
Everything's got a crate.
Food Crate. That's what
Guardians
Blue
of
Apron
the
should have been
Galaxy
called.
Crate?
Blue Apron should have been
Yeah,
called
Guardians
Food
Blue
Crate.
of
Apron
the
is-
Galaxy Crate.
Guardians of the Galaxy crate. It just sends you Blu-ray copies of Guardians of the Galaxy every week.
I like
By
how,
now, we will send you Nerds of the Round Table Crate, which just includes a bunch of napkins we've spit on and also a DVD copy of the podcast.
I'll send you a
God.
pizza.
And from one of our personal collections.
Hey,
It's yours.
Oh yeah, unquestionably mine.
Okay. Well, anyway, thank you,
You
everybody,
say that
for
like it's a surprise. That
No, I know. for a
thank
fact
you,
it's
and I
one of
mean
your
thank
films.
you for bearing through Nerds of the Round Table,
Yeah,
episode
if you,
1.
If you really made it this far, then you are a trooper.
yeah, if you made it this far,
Very
you deserve your own copy of Guardians of the Galaxy on Blu-ray.
In a
But
crate.
we can't provide it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
go ahead.
can't. Go
We
ahead
can
and
if it's in a
buy-
crate.
Can we really not? Like, that,
I'll send anything in a crate.
I mean, probably between the 5 of us, we could scoop up like maybe a copy.
I
but,
could
like, it
literally
had to be
scoop
from
up a
good-
copy by myself.
It'd have
Yeah,
to be.
I'm not down for that right now. It's
I mean,
Christmas
I'm not
season.
saying
I
I'm-
can't afford
I'm
that.
not saying I'm down for it. Like, are we all of a
If
sudden
we
gonna
act like we
report?
have money